slaughter one another on the streets and eat their flesh. Before, I can give you a very comfortable example. I lived in Britain, studied in Britain, worked in Britain. Britain has 4 communities. One of them is the English, who occupy the area called England. Then number 2, the Welsh, who occupy the area called Wales. Then number 3, the Scottish, who live in the area called Scotland. Number 4 is the Irish, who occupy the area called Ireland. In 1921, anyway, the Irish wanted to be released from Britain. And today they are partly released and they are partly part of Britain. But anyway, the people that they belonged to the people who were called the Saxons. But there were barbaric people called the Angles who invaded the place and took it over. The Angles were murderers. Just like you find around the Persian Gulf. The Persian Gulf also had a group of murderers, people who eat human flesh and drink human blood. You know. Now, today, the Angles are very civil people. What changed the Angles was the message of Christianity. Some of the people that are saying, oh, church is calm, church is calm. They don't know what Africa was like before the coming of Christianity. They don't know. They don't know that there was a time in Africa, this place where we are living, when, as people are moving about on the streets, somebody can come behind them, cut them down with a machete, roast them and chop. There were barbaric people in Africa also. I've told you about barbaric people in England. There were barbaric people in Africa also. In fact, because of the consolidated attack on Christianity, barbarism is returning to Africa. Has anybody told you? Barbarism is returning to Africa. 3 weeks ago, I was invited as guest retreatant by the Diocese of Owerri. So I traveled in the company of my crusade workers. We were there about 3 days. And I was shocked at what I saw. Okigwe area. I don't know how many of you are from that area. Akko. Oh, good. God bless you. I used to do church work around that area. Now, there's a place they call Cashew Plantation. I used to pass through that area of human beings, butchery. The governor of Imo State recently took a group of army officers, police officers, and invaded parts of that area. That Okigwe area, Akrondi Zog area, up to Akokwa area, and so on. The whole of that area is terrible. The governor of Imo State took a group of police area, and they burst into some dens of criminals. Some of them ran away. They caught some of them. House, and they saw the things they had there. Of all the things they brought out from the place, the one that interested me was a fresh pot of soup they had made. Fresh pot of egusi soup. But they photographed it, but they used as meat for that fresh pot of soup. Roasted human hands. Oh, somebody saw it here. Roasted human hands. Like they had finished their food. They were, and then the army officers busted into the place, and they, say barbarism. Listen now. Whenever a society succeeds in brushing off a consciousness about God who sees in secret and in the open, that society will naturally return to traditional barbarism. Whenever any society successfully brushes away the living consciousness of the reality of God in the hearts of men, any society that succeeds in washing it away, that society will naturally come back, all the way back, to traditional barbarism, eating human flesh and drinking human blood. Why? Because that was where society started. It was religion. It was the understanding about God that ordered society, gave the minds of human beings and posture directed to the highest good and nothing but the highest good. It's only the consciousness of God in secret and in the open that conditions the human mind to seek nothing but the highest good for self and for everybody. Take it away, you are left with a barbarian. All right? Now, naturally, all the young men and all the young women here will feel an attraction. Anybody who does not feel an attraction should be examined for wellness. All right? Anybody who does not feel an attraction should be examined. Right? Should be examined. So, but what keeps those emotions in check until an appropriate time when they become useful is, first of all, the consciousness of God, and secondly, the deliberate ordering of societal life. Ordering of societal life. I mean, what does that mean? Somebody realizes, if I do this, I will create this problem. How do I manage the problem? If I get a young lady pregnant, how do I manage that problem? Do I have the facilities to manage the problem? So, deliberate ordering of society. Now, of God, technology. Before I now look at the tendencies of the present generation, God and technology. Adolf Hitler became president in Germany. Actually, the president of Germany is usually called Chancellor. Chancellor. That's what the president of Germany is called. Adolf Hitler actually became Chancellor in America in the early 1930s. And then, before he became governor, with